Good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are fine. Today, in this video, let's recapitulate the chapter 4 and chapter 5. As you know, the PT2 is nearby. So, let's revise the all 4 chapters so that you can perform excellent during PT2 examination.
So let's start the exercise of chapter 5, acid, base and salts. First question is, state difference between acids and bases. So over here, this question can be asked in 3 marks also and 2 marks also. Okay, if it is 2 marks question, then you can write just total 4 points for acids and base together. And if it is asked in 3 marks, then you can write total 6 points along with acids and base. Okay, so what are acids? So acids taste sour and bases taste bitter and bit sticky when you touch it. Okay, so this is the first. Mostly in definition, mostly in difference between, the first point is its definition only, especially in science. Okay, so first point you have to mention about its uh, definition. So acids are sour in nature and bases are bitter in taste. Then second point you have to mention about the litmus paper. Okay, so litmus paper is the indicator which help us to identify whether the substance is acid, base or neutral in nature. So over here, that acid turns blue litmus into red. Now you might have question or confusion that how to remember that which substance will convert blue to red or red to blue. So for that I will suggest you that remind just one, so that you can easily able to remember the another one. Okay, so over here I would like to say that acids are mostly danger. Okay, caution, and whenever we want to just display the caution, means हम लोगों को अगर कोई भी चीज़ डेंजर अगर आपको डिफाइन करनी हो तो एट दैट टाइम वी आर यूजिंग रेड कलर. So you can remember like in a manner that acids are danger, so acids turns blue litmus paper into red one. आप ऐसे भी याद रख सकते हो, या तो फिर अगर आप कोई भी एक ही याद रखो दैट एसिड टर्न्स ब्लू टू रेड या फिर बेस टर्न्स रेड टू ब्लू, इनमें से कोई भी एक याद रखोगे तो भी दूसरे का जस्ट आपको अपोजिट ही करना है. सो चॉइस इज योर्स. सो ओवर हियर वी विल गोइंग टू राइट दैट एसिड टर्न्स ब्लू लिटमस इनटू रेड. ओके, एंड इसको एक ही पॉइंट मेंशन करके लिखो तो ज़्यादा बेटर रहेगा कि एसिड डज नॉट चेंज. तो वो वाला सेकेंड पॉइंट में ही कंटिन्यू कर लेते हैं दैट एसिड टर्न्स ब्लू टू रेड बट डू नॉट चेंज द रेड लिटमस पेपर्स कलर. Okay, while bases changes the red litmus paper into blue and does not affect on blue litmus paper. Last but not the least, acid do not change the color of turmeric, while bases turns the turmerics into reddish brown, or you can write red, then also it's fine, but basically the true color is reddish brown. Okay, so this is the difference between acids and bases. Next question is, ammonia is found in many household products such as window cleaners. It turns red litmus to blue. What is its nature? Now as we remember in the difference only, that when the litmus paper turns from red to blue, then definitely that is nothing but the base. Okay, so the nature is basic in nature. Now next one is, name the source from which litmus solution is obtained. What is the use of this solution? Okay, so litmus paper या litmus solution ये दोनों आपको किस में से मिलते हैं? So that is nothing but an algae named as lichens. Okay, so it is obtained from the lichens. Okay, it is also available in the form of paper as well as in the solution form. Okay, it will work as an indicator to identify that whether the substance is acidic in nature or basic in nature. Next one is the distilled water acidic, basic or neutral? How would you verify it? Now distilled water is what? When you boil the water, okay, and that boiled water's vapor or steam, should I say, okay, it will moves upward. Now we are going to condense this water vapor and convert into water droplets. Okay, so that water droplets are considered as a distilled water. So if you are going to test with the help of litmus paper, the blue will remain blue, the red will remain red, no color changes there. So the substance which neither acidic nor base, so they are considered as a neutral. So that's why distilled water is considered as a blue neutral. Getting? Next one is describe the process. This question, the last question, can be asked in 2 marks. Even 1 mark also. Describe the process of neutralization with the help of example. In the last PT1 we had asked this question. So first, how to write, that is the most important in exams. So whenever they are going to ask you that describe the process, so for the writing definition you will get 1 mark. Then next one is that about its description, means write in detail about that respected topic, उसका 2 mark होता है. As well as इसके अंदर last जो है, that is about to write the equation. So equation and उसकी product. So over here neutralization है. So neutralization में marks कैसे count होंगे? Firstly, for 1 mark for writing the definition, that is the reaction between an acid and base. Okay, it will create the neutral substance. Okay, that is considered as a neutralization process. फिर उसके अंदर आपको लिखना है कि वो neutralization process की products क्या है. So neutralization's products are nothing but the first one is, that is salt and water. ओके, एंड इवोल्यूशन ऑफ हीट, वो प्रोड्यूस भी हो सकती है या एब्जॉर्ब भी हो सकती है. एंड देन द लास्ट मार्क, दैट इज फॉर राइटिंग द एग्जाम्पल बोथ इन सेंटेंस फॉर्म ऑल्सो एंड इन वर्ड इक्वेशन फॉर्म ऑल्सो. सो ओवर हियर वी आर गोइंग टू टेक द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड सोप सॉल्यूशन एंड hydrochloric acid. Okay, so when we combine these two together, then it will going to form salt, that is sodium chloride, along with water, and evolution of heat is also there. Okay, so like this way इसके 3 marks होते हैं. Now we are moving to the next, that is true and false. Nitric acid turns red litmus to blue. Now it is acid. So acid always turns the litmus paper from blue to red, and red will remain red. So over here the answer is false. Sodium hydroxide turns blue litmus to red. Sodium hydroxide. Whenever you heard this term behind any element, means it is considered as a basic in nature. Calcium hydroxide, basic in nature. Sodium hydroxide, basic in nature. Okay. Not only hydroxide but carbonates are also considered as a basic. Calcium carbonate, zinc carbonate. So they are considered as what? Basic in nature. So now base is there and it turns the blue litmus paper into red. So is it true? No. Okay. Such kind of nature the acid has, not base. Third one is sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid neutralize each other and form salt and water. Definitely just now we have completed the describe neutralization question. In that we took this example only. Okay, so answer is completely true. Indicator is a substance which shows different colors in acid and base solution. Definitely it is true. Okay, in some indicators they are not going to react with acid and change color of base. Okay, in some both color can be changed in acid and base, such as China rose. You see that in China rose, that when it comes in a contact with acid, then it will turns into magenta color, but when it comes in a contact with base, then it will going to create the bottle green color. So you see over here that color, both colors are changing. But in turmeric, yellow will remain yellow when acid is there, but will turns into reddish brown when comes in a contact with base. So yes, indicators are showing different colors, and by this only we can easily identify that given substance is acidic in nature or basic in nature. So answer is true. Tooth decay is caused by the presence of a base. Completely wrong. ओके, टूथ डीके मोस्टली ऐसी चीज़ों से होता है जो बहुत स्टिकी होती है, और कोई भी चीज़ स्टिकी होती है तो उसके अंदर फैट होता है. फैट का सिंपलर फॉर्म है फैटी एसिड. So fatty acid, it is a kind of acid. Due to that reason, your teeth is start getting decaying. Okay, so that tooth decay is because of the sticky food which has fatty acid in it. So answer is false. Okay, because over here it is written presence of base. No, it is not correct. Now next question is, Dorji has a few bottles of soft drink in his restaurant, but unfortunately they are not labeled. He has to serve the drinks on the demand of customer. One customer wants acidic, another wants basic, and third one wants neutral drink. So how will Dorji decide which drink is to be served to whom? So he can just easily use any indicator. Okay, with the help of that they can easily able to identify that given substance is acidic in nature or basic or in neutral. Okay, also it can do about testing also, because at last nothing they are nothing but the ड्रिंक्स, सॉफ्ट ड्रिंक्स विच इज़ एडिबल. सो एडिबल है तो सिंपल चख के भी हम लोग टेस्ट करके भी आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं. सो यू कैन डू बाय ईदर टेस्टिंग और गो फॉर एनी इंडिकेटर लाइक लिटमस पेपर और टर्मरिक और एनीथिंग एल्स. सो ओवर हियर suppose if we are going to taste it and it tastes sour, then it is acidic. Taste bitter, then base, and neither sour nor bitter, then it is neutral. Okay, or you can write about the litmus also, that if litmus of in one bottle it turns from blue to red, then it is acidic. Red to blue, basic. Neither red nor blue, then neutral in nature. Next question is, these all are give reason questions. So first question is, an antacid tablet is taken when you suffer from acid. Listen, this question can be asked in 2 marks, and how can we calculate the 2 marks? So what is antacid tablet? So antacid tablets contain milk of magnesia. Now what is acidity? So sometimes inside the stomach the acid content gets more. Due to that reason we feel irritation, that is considered as a acidity. इसका एक मार्क है कि acidity क्या होती है. To neutralize the acid, we are going to drink antacid tablet which contains milk of magnesia which is basic in nature. So इसका एक मार्क है, milk of magnesia which is basic in nature. When we consume it, the neutralization process happen, इसका एक मार्क. ओके, एंड सॉरी इसका हाफ मार्क, एंड देन उसको कंक्लूड कर दो दैट हैंस इट इज़ यूज्ड व्हाइल सफरिंग फ्रॉम एसिडिटी. सो सी ओवर हियर दैट एसिडिटी क्यों होती है, उसका एक मार्क है. देन मिल्क ऑफ मैग्नीशिया, उसका हाफ मार्क्स है, एंड देन हाफ मार्क्स है उसको पूरा साथ में कंक्लूड करने का. सो लाइक दिस वे कैन बी आस्क्ड इन 2 marks. Next question is, calamine solution is applied on the skin when an ant bites. So यहाँ पे हमें acid और base दोनों के नाम देने हैं. That when ant bites, the formic acid is induced inside the body. Okay, which is acidic in nature. That's why we feel irritation. As the calamine solution consider base, name as zinc carbonate. So this zinc carbonate is going to neutralize the acidic effect of formic acid, okay, and gives you relief. So acid and base का नाम लिखने का एक मार्क है. Then neutralize the effect of formic acid का एक मार्क है. So like this way 2 mark question is there. Factory waste is neutralized before disposing it into water bodies. Now factory waste might be acidic in nature or might be in basic nature. So If acidic is there, then also it is harmful for the creatures which is living under the water. Okay, so at that time, if the water is acidic, so you have to neutralize with the help of base. If the water is basic in nature, then you can neutralize it with the help of base. So like this way you can neutralize it. So I hope you have solved, I hope you understood all the solution of chapter 5, that is acid, base and salt. If you have any doubt, you can ask me into the comment section. Now I am going to show you the solution of next chapter, that is chapter 4, heat. Okay, so let's get started. So here the first exercise, that is state similarities and difference between the laboratory thermometer and clinical thermometer. This question also we have asked in the previous examination. So over here, for writing the similarity it is 1 mark, and for mentioning the difference between is for 2 marks. So like this, a total 3 mark question is there. Okay, the similarity is that both are using long, narrow and uniform glass tube. Okay, over here you can mention that both thermometer use the same scale, whether it is degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit. Next one is that inside the bulb both are going to use mercury. So this is the similarity. Now about the difference between, the difference is about the scale, then about the kink and about the application. So here the scale is of laboratory thermometer starts at minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius, while in the clinical thermometer it starts at 35 degrees Celsius and ends at 42 degrees Celsius. Now why so it starts from 35 and end to 42? Because usually the body temperature is between this much scale only, मतलब 35 से 42 के बीच में ही हमारा बॉडी टेम्परेचर होता है. दैट्स वाई उसका इनिशियल पॉइंट है वो 35 पे है, एंड जो उसका एग्जिट मतलब फाइनल वैल्यू पॉइंट है वो 42 पे है. नेक्स्ट वन इज दैट इट डज नॉट हैज़ किंक. Now a laboratory thermometer's main function is to just identify the substance temperature. Now for that it do not require any kink, because if you want to measure any substance, that you will going to just keep it inside the substance only, so that you can easily note down the temperature. But in the clinical thermometer you will going to keep out the thermometer from your mouth. So due to that reason the immediately temperature drop can be possible and you will not get the accurate temperature. Hence it is having kink, so that it will not allow the mercury to drop instantly. Getting? Okay, and last but not the least is about the application. That laboratory thermometer do not have any kink. Due to that reason, does not have any kink. Due to that reason it cannot able to measure body temperature, while clinical thermometer can. Give 2 examples each of conductors and insulators of heat. So conductors means all the metals are very good conductor of heat also as well as electricity also. So उसमें से आप कोई भी मेटल का नाम लिख सकते हो, आयरन लिख सकते हो, एल्यूमिनियम लिख सकते हो, गोल्ड लिख सकते हो, सिल्वर लिख सकते हो, कोई भी लिख सकते हो आप. Okay, and for the insulator you can write paper, rubber, wood, plastic. These are the insulators of heat. Now we are moving to the next is about the filling the blanks. So it is written, the hotness of an object is determined by its dash. Okay, so कोई भी चीज़ का टेम्परेचर कोई भी चीज़ कितना गर्म है या कितना ठंडा है वो हमें उसके मेजरमेंट से और शुड से टेम्परेचर से पता चलता है कि ये चीज़ इतनी गर्म है या ये चीज़ इतनी ठंडी है. ओके, सो आंसर इज टेम्परेचर. नेक्स्ट वन इज टेम्परेचर ऑफ बॉइलिंग वाटर कैन नॉट बी measured by a dash. So temperature of boiling water cannot be measured. So clinical thermometer नहीं हो सकता, because the boiling temperature of water is nothing but the 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस. नाउ क्लिनिकल थर्मोमीटर का तो फाइनल वैल्यू पॉइंट ही 42 डिग्री है, सो इट कैन नॉट बी मेजर्ड बाय क्लिनिकल थर्मोमीटर. Temperature is measured in degree Celsius. Make sure you will going to write Celsius in capital. Celsius का जो C है, फर्स्ट लेटर है, वो फर्स्ट अल्फ़ाबेट है, वो आपको कंपल्सरी कैपिटल में लिखना है, बिकॉज इट इज कम्स फ्रॉम द नेम ऑफ द साइंटिस्ट नेम एज सेल्सियस. No medium is required for the transfer of heat by the process of definitely radiation. Next one is a cold spoon is dipped in the cup of hot milk. So it transfers the heat to its other end. By the process it is written transfer heat to its other end. Means spoon का जो एक end है वहाँ से लेके उसके last end तक जो heat transfer होती है, so वो किससे होगी, because वो solid है, so heat can be transferred with the help of conduction method from molecule to molecule. Next one is clothes of dark colors absorb heat better than clothes of light colors. So definitely as you know that everybody is going to radiate some sort of heat. Now it is depend on the surface also, on the color also and material also. So ये तीनों चीज़ें के ऊपर वो मैटर करती है. अगर रफ सरफेस है तो वो हीट है वो ज़्यादा एब्जॉर्ब करके कम हीट को रिफ्लेक्ट बैक करेगी. वाइल जो भी चीज़ अगर रफ सरफेस की होगी तो वो ज़्यादा हीट को एब्जॉर्ब करती है, लेकिन अगर कोई भी सरफेस है अगर वो लाइट कलर की होती है तो वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अमाउंट ऑफ हीट को रिफ्लेक्ट बैक कर देती है. सो इसलिए इफ़ यू वांट to getting more heat then you should wear dark colors because it absorb maximum heat. Over here the answers are given for the match following, that is land breeze. Okay, so land breeze blows during night, sea breeze blows during day, dark colored clothes are preferring during winter season because उस टाइम पे temperature कम होता है, and light colors are used during summer because उस टाइम पे टेम्परेचर बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. सो फॉर गेटिंग रिलीफ वी हैव टू यूज़ इट. द मेन क्वेश्चन, डिस्कस वाई वियरिंग मोर लेयर्स ऑफ क्लोथिंग ड्यूरिंग विंटर्स कीप अस वार्मर than wearing just one thick piece of clothing. So over here that firstly as we know that the air is a poor conductor of heat. So if more layers are there, the more air will going to trap between the layers of the clothes or blanket. So due to that reason the air is poor conductor of heat, so it will not pass the heat from one place to another place, means from inside to outside. Okay, so due to that reason it will not allow your body warmth to escape outside. ओके अगर बॉडी के अंदर से वार्मथ बाहर चली जाएगी तो आपको एक्सट्रीम ठंडी लगेगी. सो ड्यू टू दैट रीज़न वी शुड हैव टू वियर मोर लेयर्स ऑफ क्लोथ इंस्टेड ऑफ वन, बिकॉज द मोर एयर विल ट्रैप, द मोर इट विल नॉट गोइंग टू अलाउ द वार्मथ टू एस्केप आउट and it will make you feel warmer. Over here the diagram is given. Okay, in that you have to understand how the heat is been going to transfer. So over here it is about the water. Okay, so in the water means fluid, water and gases are considered as a fluid. So in fluids the heat is transferred with the help of convection method. But over here you can see that red lines are there. There are three curved lines. Means when you keep your hand nearby the pan or nearby the burner, at that time you will feel hot because of the electromagnetic waves, or should I say because the transfer of heat without any medium named as radiation. Now the pan is easily able to heat it because the tripod gets heated. This tripod is transferring heat to the pan with the help of conduction method. So that's why over here you have to write conduction. Next question is, in places of hot climate, it is advised that the outer walls of houses be painted white. Because in the hot climate, the temperature is quite high. So for getting relief, if we are going to color it with the help of white, so less amount of heat is going to absorb and maximum amount of heat is going to reflect back. It will makes the room condition little bit comfortable. So due to that reason, we have to color it with the help of light colors, or should I say white colors. Next question is, choose the correct. Now 1 liter of water at 30 degree Celsius is mixed with 1 liter of water at 50 degree. Means 30 liter के water में 50 degree का water है वो add किया गया. सो एक्चुअल अब दोनों को मिला के पूरा वाटर है उसका टेम्परेचर कितना होगा. सो इसमें कोई एडिशन तो होगा नहीं कि 30 + 50 80, नो. ओके, 50 से ज़्यादा और 80 से कम ये भी पॉसिबल नहीं है, क्योंकि दोनों पानी एक 30 और एक 50 है, तो 80 पर पहुंचने की तो कोई मतलब बात ही नहीं है. 20 डिडक्शन किया, नो इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. ओके, सो इट विल बी बिटवीन 30 डिग्री एंड 50 डिग्री सेल्सियस. An iron ball at 40 degrees Celsius is dropped in a mug containing water at 40 degrees Celsius. Now हमेशा heat transfer का एक rule है कि the heat can be transferred if the temperature difference is there. मतलब एक पॉइंट का टेम्परेचर ज़्यादा और एक पॉइंट का टेम्परेचर कम, तब ही heat transfer possible होती है. But over here, the iron ball is having 40 degree and the water is also 40 degree. Both are balanced temperature, or should I say equal temperature. So heat transfer cannot be possible. So answer is B. A wooden spoon is dipped in a cup of ice cream. Its other end, now it is wooden spoon. Wood is considered as an insulator of heat. So it will not allow heat to pass through. So it will remain as it is. So answer is D, does not become cold. Stainless steel pans are usually provided with copper bottoms. The reason for this, actually the stainless steels are an alloy और metal is a good conductor, but steel उससे थोड़ा कम अच्छा होता है as a conduction. But we are going to have the copper bottom. So copper bottom, copper is a metal which is a good conductor of heat. So due to that reason पूरा pan है वो evenly heated होगा. So for gaining this benefit, we are going to use the copper bottom under the stainless steel pan. So answer is C. Okay. So we have revised both chapters of PT of term 1, that is heat chapter and acid base. In the next video lecture, we are going to revise chapter number 14, heating effect, electric current and its effect, and next chapter which is respiration in organism. Okay, be prepared, and this time I am expecting that you will write very nice way, and everything should be in a point wise. Have a nice day. Bye.